This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life.
Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Raw Life Health Show, and we have an exciting show for you today. Today we are going to do what everyone's been waiting for. I am going to show you what's in my kitchen cabinet and also my refrigerator at home. Now, I've done this before. I was in a hotel and I showed you what's in our hotel refrigerator, and you were asking what's in our home refrigerator. And I didn't plan this, so I didn't rearrange things in the refrigerator and just decide I'm going to just put this here or this here. I just said I just woke up and I said, okay, let me just show everybody. So that's the topic of today's show. So it's going to be a fun show, and I know you're curious to know what's in our kitchen cabinets, and this is just on an average day, and it could be different if we just went shopping or if we're out of food, but this is kind of like in between those scenarios. So enjoy today's show. If you have any comments or questions, put them below the video, and thank you and have a good day. Alright everybody, so here we're juicing. Here's our Green Star juicer, and we have our cucumber and our celery. We got some dinosaur kale. This is all organic. We got some apples here, some organic lemon, and some carrots. And another thing we like to do on a regular basis, which I haven't spoken too much about yet, is bee pollen. We love to do bee pollen every single day if we can. And so I guess I'm not a vegan, I'm a vegan as they call it. But here's our bee pollen. We love that. And just taking a look at something else we've been talking about recently. This is a Sedona dehydrator, and this weekend I made some food and I spoke about using the almond pulp when I use the almond. What do we do with the almond pulp when we make an almond milk? And I made some of these cookies, these almond cookies, and what I did is I took the almond pulp and I just simply mixed it with some chia seeds. You can also use flax seeds, but I use chia seeds. And this I use dates and a banana and some coconut oil, and I made a delicious banana coconut cookie here. So I love this dehydrator. So that's a great snack for children. It's a great snack, and it's a snack that's not supposed to be the main part of one's raw food diet, because it's a snack. That's just simply what it is. But it's a great use of a dehydrator and great use of almond pulp, which is traditionally thrown out. So we have that. And while we're here, I did this in a hotel recently. Let's do it now. Let's take a look at my refrigerator at home, because we did this in my hotel recently. Let's just see what's in the refrigerator currently. And currently in the refrigerator we got blueberries. My daughter Noah loves blueberries, and so do I. So we got some blueberries here. We have Noah's hummus. Noah loves hummus. And we have some vegetables that she dips with the hummus. Here we have some celery. And then we come to the bottom here, and here we have some kale and some greens, and here's some Napa cabbage back there, because Andrea is going to make real shortly. She's going to be making some kimchi. And then we got our almonds there. We get our almonds there raw. And here's some avocados. It's good to put avocados in the refrigerator when they're getting a little soft, so they don't go bad so quickly. And then we open up the cabinet here. And I told you Andrea is going to be making some kimchi soon, so we got a radish here, a daikon radish for her kimchi. We got some carrots, and then we got a bunch of oranges. So that's that cabinet. Let's open up this cabinet here. And this cabinet here, we got a bunch of cucumbers. We went to the farmer's market yesterday and we got organic cucumbers. We got a great deal on that. And we got some more apples there. And as we come up here again, we got our almond pulp. So we have our almond pulp here, and then we come up here and let's see what we have. More stuff on the top shelf. Back here we have this is a drink that Andrea really enjoys. This is by Beyond Organic. It's Sur Vive, and this is a cultured whey drink. Now I stopped drinking these because I went back on a raw vegan diet, but Andrea still enjoys these, and it's fermented dairy products from grass-fed cattle, which is delicious. So this is a great product that is good for Andrea, and Noah really loves it. It's a whey product called Sur Vive. And then the same company makes a cheese, And let me explain something to everyone about cheese, because it's very important to understand. Andrea or I or no one in our family believes in eating animals, and this is a wonderful cheese. It comes from raw cattle that are grass-fed, 100% grass-fed, and Andrea and Noah will enjoy this. I personally enjoyed it in the past, but I went back to a raw vegan diet, so I don't consume this anymore. But the animals are biblically kosher, which is something we talk about in other videos, but it's very important. Jordan Rubin Beyond Organic, I definitely recommend that company, especially for people that are still consuming animal products. That's good. I would say with Noah and Andrea, about 90% of their diet is vegetarian, but they do enjoy the cheese in that cultured whey. And then let's come over here. We see some more of the cultured whey, the Sur Vive by Beyond Organic. And here we have some coconut. Actually, this is our tahini from this company. We also get coconut butter from. We have some stevia here. This is a green stevia. This is what we really enjoy. One of the best sellers at the Raw Life. We come to the bottom shelf here, and the company Beyond Organic also has flavored waters that are just wonderful, delicious tasting waters. So we got a couple of bottles of that, and we have some almond butter here, and we have some coconut aminos here, which as you can see, we don't really use. The bottle's full and it's been there quite a while. And coming up here, we have our probiotics, refrigerated probiotics. We got two different kinds. One of them is raw probiotics from Garden of Life or from the Vitamin Code. And the other kind is the one, these are the most powerful probiotics on the market that I take every day and I love them. They're on my website. They're high-powered probiotics. You can just find them on rawlife.com. And then here we have some maca and some other superfood powders that we keep in the fridge. So we got maca and more maca and more maca. So I guess it's all maca right now. So that's what we have there. Let's go take a look at our freezer. Coming up to the freezer, as you can see, it's quite full. What we have here is we have some ackee, which we talk about often. That's off our tree. We freeze it because we just have more than we can eat. And then we have a bunch of frozen bananas, which when we find a good deal, we like to get them and freeze them. And we come here and we see a lot of the probiotics, the raw probiotics that we'll keep in the freezer if we're not going to use them right away. And here's a bottle of E3 Live, which we have in our freezer as well. And more bananas. So that's in our freezer right now. And I know everyone's wondering, so let's go look at our cabinets and see what else we have up here while we're doing this. We have some bananas and avocados here that aren't in the fridge, and then some star fruit. And then on the other side we have more star fruit and our nut milk bags. Okay, looking in our cabinets, we have some dates and more tahini. We have these kale chips that these are so old. We haven't had them in so long. We got these when we were on the road traveling, and so they're probably not good anymore, but they taste great when we did have them. They're kale chips by Kaya Foods. They're delicious. And basically we have some chia seeds. We have honey, and we got this honey. Somebody contacted us through the mail and sent us this honey, and it is amazing. And again, we have more bee pollen here. So we got our bee pollen, and there's our traditional spices and honey and so on. So that's what's going on in that cabinet. And Andrea is a big fan of organic teas, so we have a bunch of different types of organic teas, and she really enjoys that and loves that. So basically, oh well, here while we're at it, let's show you. We have a whole in our kitchen, all these raw food recipe books. We have a whole bunch which we enjoy using, and so we have that. And then here's one more cabinet we could show you. We have some sea salt, and then we have some vitamin C and some maca by Health Force. And here goes our warrior food, and here's our superfood by Dr. Schultz. That's what we. And here's some band-aids for when we cut our hand when we're making raw food. All right, one more cabinet to go, and here's our treasure chest of nuts. We have some walnuts, more walnuts, macadamia nuts in the shell, some cashews, and Andrea still does grains, so we have some rice and millet and quinoa in here as well. And then a lot of our appliances. So that's our cabinet here with all our different nuts and grains and so on. We have our own little health food store here. And basically that's what we have, and that's how we do it. So I hope you enjoyed this look around our kitchen and our refrigerator. And if you have any comments, just let us know. And thank you everybody for checking us out, and we're going to enjoy our juice now. So there it was. That was our refrigerator. That's our kitchen cabinets. Put your comments and questions below the video. And just to answer this now, because I know people are going to ask these questions, I, Paul Neeson, am currently eating a raw vegan diet. My wife is mostly raw vegan, but she does enjoy that cheese by Beyond Organic and the Sur-Vive, which is a whey product. I've tasted them both in the past, and I think they're excellent, and they're the highest quality of those products. But that's just us being honest and showing you what's currently in our refrigerator. Some of you ask about my baby, or she's not even a baby anymore. She's actually going to be 3 years old here in a couple of days. She loves to eat raw fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, but she also enjoys her favorite food, cucumbers and the hummus isn't necessarily always raw. And she also enjoys the cheese. She really enjoys the cheese in the Sur-Vive, the whey drink by Beyond Organic. But she's still breastfeeding as well. So she's getting all her nutrients, and I'm happy where I'm at, and my wife's happy where she's at, and that's what's important. I meet some people out there that say, oh, I'm not going to marry or be with somebody who doesn't eat exactly the way I eat. Well, that's a big mistake, I think, because you're never going to find people who do things exactly the way you do things. And who says the way you're doing things is right? I mean, I told my wife told me a long time ago, as long as you don't bother me with the way I eat, I'm not going to bother you with the way you eat. And prayerfully, we're both health-minded, and we're raising a kid health-minded. Yes, there might be a situation if one parent wants to be health-minded and one parent is not health-minded, and you have to deal with each situation as it comes. But we're happy, we're doing good, and I'm glad to show you what we eat on a regular basis, and now show you our kitchen cabinets, our refrigerator. All right, until then, everybody, have a great day and a great raw life.
Nature's wealth, good for your health. This is the Raw Life Health Show. Raw Life, brighten up your life.